Hi friends, this is Anju. Hope you're doing great. Today I'm going to make Besan Chila. This is an easy, healthy, gluten-free and a protein-rich recipe. Many people ask me for weight loss tips and about how I lost weight and of course for recipes for weight loss. I used to be plump and chubby a few years back. Most of you will be very familiar with that version of mine. Well, I would say this is a recipe which is great for Weight Watchers. It could be had for breakfast, lunch, dinner or as an evening snack. It can be customized in many different ways using different combination of your favorite vegetables. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite veggie chila recipes. It's easy to prepare, it's nutritious and filling. So let's check out the recipe. These are the vegetables that I would be using for making besan chila. I would be using a medium-sized onion, a green chili, a carrot. I'm also using bell peppers of 3 different colors. You may use just any color bell pepper of your choice. I would also be using 2 tomatoes and some fresh coriander leaves. I wouldn't be using all the 3 bell peppers. I'll be using just what is required. My tomatoes are small, that's why I'm using 2. You can use just 1 large tomato instead. Now we have to peel and finely chop all these veggies. It would be easy to do it using a chopper or a grater. We would be spreading the batter on the tawa to cook it like a pancake. So it is important to chop the veggies finely. What I usually do is I cut the onions and the bell peppers into medium-sized pieces like this, and then I use my chopper to chop it finely. As I'll be using bell peppers of 3 colors, I'm going to be using around half a cup of each color, which will make it a total of 1.5 cups of chopped bell peppers. Now I'm transferring the veggies into the chopper and switching it on and chopping it really finely. I'm transferring it into a mixing bowl. Try to use a fairly large bowl as we'll be adding in the besan flour and the spices into the same bowl along with the veggies. You may even use your grater to grate the veggies if you don't have a chopper, or else you may just chop the veggies finely using a knife. I'm chopping the rest of the vegetables like the green chilies, tomatoes and coriander leaves using my chopper itself. You may use other veggies like cabbage, cauliflower, cucumber, etc. instead of this combination. This is one of my favorite combination of veggies for making besan chila. Now we shall add in the required spices. I'm adding in 3/4 of a teaspoon of chili powder. You may use more chili powder or green chilies according to your spice tolerance. I'm also adding in 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon carom seeds or ajwain, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper powder, half a teaspoon garam masala, salt to taste, adding in 1 teaspoon coriander powder. Now we shall mix together the chopped veggies along with the spices. Just a general mix so that the spices are uniformly distributed. Now we have to add in 1.5 cup of besan flour. I'm adding it half a cup at a time. Give a good mix after adding in each half a cup. Adding the besan flour in small batches ensures that there are no large lumps of besan in the batter. Once it is combined fairly well, we shall pour in water little by little. The amount of water required will depend on the besan flour you are using. I am using around 1 cup of water. Mix it well to form a batter which is neither too thick nor too thin. You may just taste a drop of the batter around this time if you wish to, just to check the spices and to adjust it according to your taste. I am also adding half a teaspoon of powdered cumin. Mix it all well. I am pouring a little more water. If the batter is too thick, we wouldn't be able to spread it evenly on the pan. This is the right consistency. I have heated my cast iron tawa and I am greasing it using cold pressed sesame seed oil. Now we shall pour in a ladle full of batter. Spread it out gently in a circular motion. The technique is same as making dosa, just go round and round and round. Make adjustments to the shape as required. This chila wouldn't be too thin as it is loaded with vegetables. The thickness of the chila would depend largely on the size of chopped vegetables. Spread it across as thinly as possible. You may drizzle ghee or oil of your choice to the top and the sides of the chila. Once it is cooked well, flip it over. Press down the sides slightly so that the vegetables are cooked well. Cook on medium to high flame. You may flip it over as needed and cook until done. I like it slightly brown like this with spots on top. It's very tasty when eaten hot. Repeat the same with the rest of the batter. If the tawa is too hot, sprinkle some water to cool it down slightly before pouring the batter for the next chila. This is an instant chila recipe. There is no fermentation or waiting required. As this chila is loaded with veggies, the sides could be uneven like this. So what you can do is, when it is cooked halfway through, you can adjust the shape using a spoon. Chila batter can be refrigerated for up to 2 days to prepare hot chilas as needed. So our super healthy besan chila loaded with veggies is ready to be enjoyed. You can see that it is nice and soft. It tastes great as it is and also can be enjoyed with coriander or mint chutney. It tastes great with tomato ketchup too. You may even use it to make sandwiches along with your favorite chutney or sauce. So guys, hope you like this recipe. If you do, please try it out and let me know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more such healthy recipes. So until I see you next time with another recipe, keep smiling, cook and enjoy.